Okay, we're ready.
We'll start off with Michael Grady from Yes Network.
Hey, Jared, what's the biggest lesson you guys collectively take away from a performance like this, first loss?
Just really that we have to be ready for anything. Come out, play how we did the first couple of games. Come with the full intensity.
Greg Logan from Newsday.
Jarrett, they dominated the paint 64-24 in terms of points. What do you feel like led to that this time, given how good you guys have been on defense?
First, kudos to them. They were hitting some tough shots in the mid-range and getting to the paint, at their will. I'm going to put that on me. Have to be better in the paint, defending the rim. And just for us, I think we have to be a little more aggressive. I think we were settling for some threes that we could have drove. But at the end of the day, we just have to step up on both ends.
Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
Hey, Jared. Obviously, with all due respect to Charlotte, how disappointing would you describe the feeling about the energy level that you guys came out with first half or three quarters? And secondly, are you guys going to have to get used to getting the best shot from the opposing team, having a target on your backs?
It's definitely disappointing. Just, take Charlotte out of it. Just, like you said, no disrespect to them, just take them out of it and just look at how we played. I think we could have played better. I know we could have played better. Excuse me. I know we could have came out and had a lot more energy. I know we weren't playing to our full potential. And being in the position that we are now, we have KD, Kyrie back, and we're a full team just playing at their best. We're definitely going to have the target on their back every single game. We're definitely going to get every single team's 100%. So we have to come out there ready every single time.
Malika Andrews with ESPN.
I have two for you, Jarrett. One, I'm wondering if that learning to play with a target on your back, is it a learned behavior, or is that something you have to adjust to and get used to, or is that just something that exists?
From being a Net all my life, it's definitely something that I'm going to have to be used to. So that's just, and no disrespect to us, but, we never were the team at the top. And we were always the underdogs fighting, looking at other people as targets. So now it's the roles are reversed.
And then secondly, can you just contextualize, I know we've talked about it before, but can you contextualize what Spencer means to this team?
Mm-hmm. He means a lot. Seeing his when Spencer's going, he can't be stopped. His offensive game, he's going downhill, creating shots for others, and even off the court, everybody loves having Spencer around. His energy, just his personality is great for the locker room. So I don't know what's happening with him. So whenever he's back, whenever I know he's a strong dude, so he'll kind of try to come back as quick as possible.
Thank you.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, Jared, I'm not sure I've seen you be angry before. What happened out there during that little, I guess you fell on the ground and then you were pretty upset. Can you kind of just walk through what happened?
I think you're talking about towards the final 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I set the flare screen. I didn't agree with the call. You know how we players are. So I was looking at the ref, talking to him. I promise I didn't mean anything malicious. I didn't see the guy on the ground. I was walking back, looking at the ref, and somebody pushed me over, and it was a double technical.
And last question, Tom Dowd with BrooklynNets.com.
Hey, Jared, Steve has said you've been playing great since the season started. Going back to before the season, coming in with a new coach who maybe, didn't really know you, how much was, making an impression, something that was on your mind and getting him to get to know you?
Making an impression was definitely important. I think he still had a good idea of how I played in the bubble because I know Coach, he watches tons of film more than any of us can imagine. So he had a good idea. But him finally being able to see me in person, seeing me play, I wanted to make that impact on him early.
Thanks so much, Jarrett. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Happy holidays.